Man, this movie's bad. One of those suits that I showed you, I made personally using Google Images. The other one is from a movie, from a legitimate DC Warner Brothers film. One cost me literally nothing. The other one costs an insane amount of dollars from a movie company that they put on the big screen. Why? It's not good. The suit's not good. The movie's not good. Let me tell you a bit about the movie. Besides the fact that I don't think I made it clear yet that it's not good. It's really not good. I think one of the many problems with it is that it tries to pose itself as a comedy. It's not funny. 60s Batman had a joke here and there that was funny. Lego Batman was hilarious. This movie isn't funny. And I don't even understand why they decided to do a comedy. Anyways, this was made at a time when Batman movies were starting to become a bit more serious. For the longest time, there was no Batman thing out there. It was Adam West's 60s Batman, of course back in the 60s, and then there was nothing throughout the 70s, and then not until like 1989 was there a serious Batman movie with Michael Keaton. That was amazing. I love that film. And after that, they did Batman Returns, which wasn't as good, but it still took itself rather seriously. And then started to get a bit goofier with Batman Forever. And then it went crazy, just Batman and Robin, just awful. I and I don't understand. Some of the jokes doesn't make any sense. Like Iceman, he's the main villain of the movie. And there's this joke where they call him a snowman. And they're like, where's the snowman? And then someone said he's probably hibernating. Snow... What? Snowmen don't hibernate. I don't... It's like they tried to throw in two winter snow jokes together in one. That wasn't... It doesn't work as a joke. People got paid to write this movie. I don't understand if people, like... I hope people realize that. People got paid to write this awful film. There's this one scene with Mr. Freeze. He's, like I said, he's the main villain. They bring him into prison in a refrigerator with his head sticking out of it so he could see. And it's not even plugged in. There's no cords or nothing. It's so goofy. It's dumb. It's a dumb film. Batman has his own personal bat credit card that he whips out and makes the ching noise like you would hear in a cartoon, like in SpongeBob or something. It's like ching. He like whips it out, and there's the like the Batman logo on it. I hate this movie. I really, I talk crap about the Emoji Movie, but I legitimately I hate this one more because it's Batman. Like Batman to me is a more serious. It could have its fun little moments, but it's a serious, kick butt, awesome superhero with some pretty great villains. But this time, Mr. Freeze is played by Arnold Schwarzenegger, which in Terminator he can be great, but then there's something like Jingle All the Way, and this it just does not work. Especially the lines they give him, like every single line of his is an ice pun. Like cool party, and stuff like that. He's like, just chill. And I'm like, why? Why did you do this to me? Batman the animated series takes itself more seriously than Batman and Robin. Lego Batman takes itself more seriously than Batman and Robin. I don't understand. Poison Ivy as well. What she does is she's in this movie too. I can't remember who plays her, but she gets people, mostly men. I think it might just only be men actually. She gets men to do whatever she wants by like kissing them or like blowing kisses to them. And there's this one scene. There's these two guards. She does it to the one guy, and the other guard clearly sees her doing it and sees that there's a problem, and he just stands there and waits for his turn. Like, are you kidding me right now? So, and Batgirl in this movie, holy cow. She doesn't actually suit up and become Batgirl till like towards the end, and she's not even Barbara Gordon. Like in the comics, cartoon, literally every version of Batgirl, it's Barbara Gordon, which, you know, for those of you who don't know, it's Commissioner Gordon's daughter. For some reason in this movie, it's actually Alfred's niece. And I don't, and she's blonde instead of redhead. Like, I know it sounds small, but to me, it's like this big thing. I don't understand any of the changes to this film. That just, and the Batmobile, oh my word, the Batmobile, it is so dumb. There's a giant disco ball in the front. A, there's literally an actual giant disco ball in like the hood of the Batmobile, and it's that, and then there's just nothing. It just stretches on continuously, and I don't even understand why. The point, I don't understand. This is the big question. What's the point of this film? And there's just so many, like, I think as a kid watching it, I think I would have enjoyed it because it was Batman and I was dumber as a kid. This is what this movie's for. I think it's for kids. There's no way that it could be paired up with the same quality and the same. I got this film in a 4-pack, and it had like 4 Batman movies in it, and you can just see where it's going downhill. Like Michael Keaton's 1989 Batman, no one can be that except for the Dark Knight, but that won't be for like another, roughly like 10 to 20 years or something. So it keeps going down in quality after Batman Returns. Still pretty good. Still has Michael Keaton in it, thank God. And then it goes into Batman Forever, which people would have called it the worst Batman movie ever, I'm sure, if Batman and Robin didn't exist, because that movie has a lot of problems with it as well. But this one, just George Clooney's Batman, I don't know if I said that yet. I think with a better script and just an all around better Batman film, I'm really sure he would have done a way better job. But this is just, I think they cared more about the cast in this film than actually hiring people that could really pull it off. And it's just a terrible, terrible film. I actually have complained about it so much in real life that there's a running gag that it's my favorite movie. That's so much I've complained about it in real life that there's a joke that people think it's my favorite movie. And it's the worst. I've said bad things about The Dark Knight Rises before, and I've said some bad things about Batman versus Superman, but thank God that there's hopefully no other Batman film that could top the horrificness of Batman and Robin. It's just so awful. I can't afford to watch it again. It's just, there's this scene where in the Batmobile, it's at the beginning too, so you already know it's bad off at the beginning. There's this scene where the Batmobile shows up, and then Robin asks Batman, "When can I get a car?" Chicks dig the car. Chicks dig the car. That's something I would always remember from Robin. I don't know why they didn't keep that in every version of Robin, just him saying chicks dig the car. I hate this movie. I really, cool potty. This is just, I can't, I can't. Even 60s Batman took itself more seriously than this film. And that's, I've said all that I could possibly say about this film without screaming on the top of my lungs in frustration. So I'll see you all later.